In today's news, 2 senior officers placed on leave following the prison stabbing turned murder. Internal inquiry has been launched. Governor Rankin issues a statement on the HM prison death. BVI Health officials point to the Road Town Ferry dock as a source for the latest COVID-19 surge. 24 become British Overseas Territory citizens, and the Tourist Board gets the first female commissioner in the person of Natalie O Hodge. Public service praise party to kick off Wellness Month, and Puerto Rico waives COVID-19 testing requirements for fully vaccinated U.S. travelers. All this and so much more when 284 News returns.
The win!
What in the hell?
I'm freaking out!
Gender is about these people.
It's always a pleasure coming to you live and direct from the...
What's poppin'? What's really good?
Davis has won it for the Lakers!
Father Jesus, that line you long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, son.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut front of people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you? You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Welcome everybody. It's Tuesday, June 1st, 2021. A terrific Tuesday to each and every one of you. I'm Ron Grant, coming to you live and direct from Road Town Tortola in the British Virgin Islands. Thank you so much for taking the time out and joining us this evening. Beginning on the local scene, the National Security Council convened a special meeting to consider and review the events of Her Majesty's Prison, which occurred on the weekend of the 29th and 30th, May 2021. Now, considering the matter at hand, the NSC later issued a decision which instructed that immediate steps be taken to enhance the supervision of prisoners at Her Majesty's Prison, and more importantly, that an internal inquiry be launched into the events of the weekend. Now, the council in deliberation further instructed that 2 senior officers who were on duty during the occurrence of the events be placed on administrative leave pending further investigation. Now, the National Security Council also instructed that a wider external review of the security arrangements at Her Majesty's Prison should be commissioned and of importance. Noted the current investigation into the wounding and murder at the prison under the active investigation of the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force Major Incident Team. Now, members of the National Security Council have expressed condolences to the family of the deceased. The National Security Council considers matters relating to internal security and any significant security developments in the territory, including the occurrence of significant criminal activity. The body comprises of the Governor as Chairman, the Premier, on the other minister, who is the Minister of Education, Culture, Youth Affairs, Agriculture and Fisheries, the Attorney General ex officio, and the Commissioner of Police ex officio. Now, in an official statement, Governor of the Virgin Islands, His Excellency John J. Rankin, has issued a statement on the recent events at HM Prison, Balsam Gut, Tortola. The statement reads, and I quote, "I am deeply concerned about the events at Her Majesty's Prison on Sunday evening that sadly resulted in a loss of life. My sincere condolences go to the family and friends of the deceased. The safety and security of the prison inmates, all staff and officers are an absolute priority. I have called a meeting of the national security for which we just spoke of and a review of the incident and will agree upon the next steps." That was Governor of the Virgin Islands, John J. Rankin, His Excellency. The British Virgin Islands has reported a surge in COVID-19 cases that is compliments based on the VI consortium, and found among passengers traveling through the Road Town Ferry dock in Tortola is being examined by the BVI Health officials. Now, according to BVI National Epidemiologist Harmony Messiah, several cases of the virus are coming through the Road Town Ferry dock, and BVI Health officials have been investigating predecisive factors related to persons traveling through said travel portal. Now, most Road Town Ferry dock operators offer service between Charlotte Amalie St. Thomas, BVI, including Road Town Fast Ferry, Native Sun, Inter-Island Ferry, and others, according to our sources. Messiah, who was speaking during a recent press conference, said that there had been a surge in the number of reported cases in the BVI around May 15th, and this was predominantly through cases that have been imported. Messiah added that the factors that cause the surge can be from any number of sources, such as places of travel origin, passengers before traveling, their premixing before traveling, and travelers in an enclosed space, among other factors. Now, St. Thomas has, of course, been battling with a recent surge in COVID-19 cases. According to a vast majority of the U.S. Virgin Islanders' total cases, according to the VI Department of Health, that number as of the 27th, showed 120 active cases. 10 were confirmed on St. Croix, 8 on St. John, and 102 on St. Thomas. Messiah, the BVI epidemiologist, implored persons to maintain due diligence as measures of mitigating the spread of the virus by wearing, of course, masks and social distancing. Even though you might be familiar with someone on the vessel, you should limit any talk or conversations you may have with them, because you don't exactly know where it is they may be harboring, what it is they may be harboring. Now, ferry operators require a number of their seats. Meanwhile, ferry operators have been asked to adopt an additional measure to help, of course, with the contact tracing. Messiah said operators have been asked to ensure that seats are numbered so persons can easily be contacted if they had been sitting near a person who is found to have been carrying the virus. She said, we will treat it kind of like what we do on an airplane: 2 or 3 seats in front, 2 or 3 seats behind, and of course the sides. Ferry passengers must isolate if one tests positive. Now, persons are also expected to indicate if they had spoken to anyone who is not in the bubble surrounding their immediate seating vicinity on the ferry, so that they can quarantine. Of course, viewers, this comes as the ferry operators and visitors and residents alike have been in a quandary as it pertains to the flow of persons coming into the territory. Many residents and visitors complaining that from time to time the portal that you have to register for is consistently down. Now, in the past months, there was an incident where many persons were stuck at the Road Town Ferry for long hours, not observing social distancing, of course, and the officials have since issued a statement stating that the ferry operator breached that particular incident. Now, still ahead, viewers, 24 become British Overseas Territory citizens, and the Tourist Board gets its first female commissioner, film commissioner, that is Natalie O Hodge. She's appointed. We break it down as to what exactly the role of the film commissioner is. All this and so much more after a word from our sponsors. You're watching 284 News.
Gentlemen, aspiring gentlemen, and our partners that hold us down. It's season 2 of The Art of a Distinguished Gentleman, taking you on the most inspiring journey with the best and brightest distinguished gentlemen of the BVI. Raw, real-life lessons that translate to grounded, community-minded, well-rounded men like you've never seen them before. Governor Augustus J.U. Jaspert, Jovan Klein, Neil Klein, and so much more. Turning modern-day men into 21st century distinguished gentlemen with yours truly, Ron Grant, a 284 Media production.
Viewers, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. You're watching 284 News out of Road Town, Tortola, BVI. 24 persons recited the Oath of Allegiance and Pledge of Loyalty last week to complete the process of becoming British Overseas Territories citizens of the British Virgin Islands. His Excellency the Governor John J. Rankin offered congratulations to the new citizens during a naturalization ceremony at Government House. Governor Rankin said, and I quote, "I hope and imagine that all of you are feeling a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction in attaining this citizenship status, conferring as it does give the right to carry a BOTC BVI passport. It gives me great deal of satisfaction to distribute these certificates and to see you all commit yourselves to loyalty to new ties which will stay with you for the rest of your lives." The governor also offered words of advice regarding their continued participation in the Virgin Islands community. He said, and I quote, "All of you have already demonstrated commitment to the British Virgin Islands over the many years," adding, "Please do not lose sight of the responsibility we all share not only to your families but to the wider interests of the society." Minister for Natural Resources, Labor and Immigration, the Honorable Vincent Wheatley, who attended the ceremony on behalf of the Premier, further encouraged the new British Overseas Territories citizens to use their status to help build a stronger BVI. He said, and I quote, "This new status, which tightens your ties with us and with the British Overseas Territories, brings immense privileges and opportunities. I want to ask you all, above all, to use the opportunities presented here to make the BVI territory better. You do this by helping others," the Honorable Wheatley said. Registrar General Mrs. Stephanie Ben, who led the ceremony and heads the Civil Registry and Passport Office, congratulated participants and issued them a challenge. She said, and I quote, "We now live in a world of uncertainties. Therefore, it's important that we share more love and get back to making people more important than things. I am asking each of you to carry out a random act of kindness within the next 24 hours, Mrs. Ben said. Now, the May 27th ceremony was the first of a series of these 3 planned naturalization ceremonies. Congratulations to the newly naturalized citizens of the British Overseas Territories here in the British Virgin Islands. As was first and accurately reported by our agency, Mrs. Natalie O Hodge has been appointed as Film Commissioner effective May 17, 2021, making her the first female Film Commissioner in the Territory's history. Ms. Hodge, who most recently served as the Deputy Chief Information Officer within the Government of the Virgin Islands, is responsible for establishing and maintaining a close working relationship with the BVI Tourist Board, ensuring that the vision, mission, and goals of the BVI Film Commission are aligned to those of the BVI Tourist Board. She will be responsible for identifying the key film and photography industry players, as well as senior industry executives locally, regionally, and internationally, while fostering and developing strategic networks and relationships with them. She will also work along with the Board of Advertising, Marketing, and/or Public Relations Agency on decisions regarding key publications to be advertised in and ensuring that such media can reach the BVI Film Commission's target audience. Now, as the Film Commissioner, Ms. Hodge will also identify opportunities where the Film Commission's work can be leveraged to benefit the BVI, coordinate location shoots, and liaise with governmental and community resources, as well as local production companies and service providers. She will ensure that local assets and resources are used and developed by all productions whereas possible. In addition, Ms. Hodge will oversee the development, functionality, and daily operations of the Film Commission's website, social media platforms, and digital locations library, while working closely with the web provider to ensure the site meets the Film Commission's needs. Commenting on the appointment, Director of Tourism and former Film Commissioner himself, Clive McCoy, said, and I quote, "There is tremendous potential for further development of the territory as location for film and photography projects. We believe that Ms. Hodge has the requisite skill set to both assist with the development of the local film industry as well as take the lead in bringing projects to the BVI that will stimulate a broad base of economic activity. Ms. Hodge has successfully completed all required coursework, including the master classes as mandated by the Association of Film Commissions International. She has a master's degree in business administration with a concentration in marketing and a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree in media production from American Intercontinental University in Atlanta, Georgia. Her qualifications include certificates in strategic management, conflict resolution, and communication skills. Now, Ms. Hodge has a wide range of professional experience with various production companies, including Tyler Perry Studios, Rainforest Films, No Regrets Production, Blue Lion Club Productions, Tillerman Productions, Martha Muniz's Ministry, and Symmetry Entertainment, Great Fortune Films, and Breakdown Production LLC, where she has held positions ranging from production assistant to production secretary. She is also experienced in social media management and public relations. The Film Commission can be, of course, contacted at 852-6020. Now, the Film Commission was established in 1992 to really regulate film production activity in the territory, market the BVI as premier film production location, and, of course, to foster the development of local production activity and related professional services in the territory. The BVI Film Commission actively seeks and facilitates a wide cross-section of production types and has built a reputation for the provision of seamless location services. Over the years, the BVI FC has been the location for numerous productions, including feature films, catalog shoots, television commercials, documentaries, print ads, and music videos. Some of the BVI's notable production credits include Gillette, Sports Illustrated, Calvin Klein, Rescue 911, Muppet Treasure Island, that's a movie, Painkiller Music, video by Little Big Town, Victoria's Secrets, and National Geographic. We are happy that our beautiful waters of the BVI now have an even better opportunity to be showcased with the very skillful Miss Natalie Hodge. Up next, Public Service Praise Party to kick off Wellness Month, and Puerto Rico waives COVID-19 testing requirements for fully vaccinated U.S. travelers. All this and so much more after we return from our sponsors.
Is business slow? Cash flow down? Hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media@cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works. Brilliant Hands and Minds Tutoring Services, one-on-one tutorials in math and English, intense homework assistance, academic enrichment, school projects, effective communication and public speaking development, sign language for adults and children on Saturdays only. Registered with the Virgin Islands High School Certificate Program, Brilliant Hands and Minds can help you too, offering intense curriculum-based training to help you or your loved ones get their high school diploma. It's time to make your family's education a #1 priority. Hurry, space is limited. Brilliant Hands and Minds Learning Center. We are the trained education professionals.
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There's the answer code.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
The wind.
What is the whole
I'm freaking out.
gender is about these people.
It's always a pleasure coming to you live and direct from the
What's poppin'? What's really good?
Davis has won it for the Lakers.
Viewers, welcome back. Thanks for sticking with us. Now on to the final leg of our newscast this evening. Public officers were invited to kick off Public Service Wellness Month with an afternoon of socially distanced praise and thanksgiving at the Cyril B. Romney Tortola Pear Park. Now, the praise party took place earlier today, June 1st, at around 3 p.m., and they included musical performances from the God Movement, Gabriel Dene, Delon Penn, and others, as well as inspirational messages, and was designed to uplift public officers as part of the Public Service Wellness Month. Now, the event is the first of the month-long program being held under the theme Restoration from Head to Toe, Inside and Out. Employee Relations Manager Mrs. Noreen Colwood-Lewis said that the theme was chosen to highlight the physical and psychosocial aspects of health and all intertwined. She said, and I quote, "So from the top to bottom, the inside and out, every way possible, this is about restoring ourselves and each other." Other events planned for June include a mini health fair, daily personal fitness challenge, free weekly workouts led by local fitness trainers at the Norloyd Positive Action Movement Park, visits to various offices from the Employee Assistance Program, and in partnership with the Ministry of Health and Social Development, educational presenters, and a friendly team-building interdepartmental wellness challenge. Director of Human Resources, Mrs. Michelle Donovan-Stevens, said the wellness initiative grew out of the Department of Human Resources understanding the recent years have been demanding for the entire public. She said, and I quote, "We recognize that it has been a challenging period for everyone, and we hope that our hard-working public officers will take the opportunity to be refreshed through these events by taking care of their health at every level and have fun reconnecting with fellow officers during the month of activities." Mrs. Donovan-Stevens also offered much appreciation for the collaboration with the Virgin Islands Civil Service Association, that is, the Ministry of Health and Social Development, and the private sector's partnership, who have contributed to the initiative. As an added incentive, public officers who participate in the Public Service Wellness Month activities will have an opportunity to win wellness-related prizes, including gift certificates for spa treatments, an air fryer, a healthy snacks. Prizes are sponsored by Bobby's Marketplace, One Mart Superstore, Amara Spa, Save the Seed Energy Center, among other sponsors. The Employee Relation Unit is committed to positively impacting the lives of public officers by providing meaningful intervention, confidential counseling, and recognition of excellence. The unit offers educational programs to enhance employee job performance and overall wellness. Of course, to contact the Employee Assistance Program, you can do that, and their counselor, you can do that by calling 468-9889. Again, that number is 468-9889. On the international scene, international travelers and Americans who are not fully vaccinated will still have to test for COVID-19 before arrival. Puerto Rico will no longer require fully vaccinated travelers from the U.S. to get tested for COVID-19 before visiting. Now, the new rules, which went into effect last week, waived testing requirements for fully vaccinated U.S. travelers heading to Puerto Rico on a domestic flight. The island's tourism site, Discover Puerto Rico, shared with Travel and Leisure. Puerto Rico has prioritized health and safety from the onset of the pandemic to safeguard residents and visitors. Brad Dean, the CEO of Discover Puerto Rico, said in a statement provided to Travel and Leisure, as restrictions loosen, we look forward to welcoming travelers seeking to responsibly explore our island, immerse themselves in unforgettable culture, unique natural wonders, and delicious cuisine, while taking advantage of the ease of travel that comes with Puerto Rico being a U.S. territory, including no need for a passport for U.S. citizens. Those flying to the island from an international destination, as well as travelers who are not fully vaccinated, will still be required to show proof of a negative COVID-19 test from no more than 72 hours before their arrival, and of course they have to fill out a travel declaration form. Anyone who travels without a negative test is subject to a $300 fine. Beyond entry requirements, Puerto Rico increased capacity in businesses, raising it from 30% to 50%, and lifted its island-wide curfew. The island also eliminated mask requirements for fully vaccinated people in parks and on beaches, in line with the recommendation from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Bars, however, remain closed in Puerto Rico. Since Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory, travelers heading back to the U.S. mainland are not required to show proof of a negative test before boarding a flight. The island's new rules come just a few months after beaches, marinas, and pools have reopened. Viewers, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Lord of Jesus. That line here long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come. Yes,
Good
son.
morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut fun topic.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man forget you.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
Viewers, welcome back. Thank you so much for sticking with us this evening. That's it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at 284media.com, and of course like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Ron Grant. It is always a pleasure. I will see you again tomorrow as we deliver your daily dose of local, regional, and international content. For 284 News, your source for honest and impartial news, right here on 284 Media out of Road Town, Tortola in the beautiful British Virgin Islands. A happy Tuesday, everybody. Have a good rest of the day. Bye-bye.